Welcome to MCTV Live. I'm Jordan Mabbitt.
And I'm Shane Gunn.
And this is a special open house edition of our class.
Should be a good one.
Up on today's show, we have lots of pieces on sports.
We have behind the scenes look on MCTV.
And then we got a look at the dances at the school that we have.
And we have a lot of sports segments as well.
I already said that, Shane, but thanks for
well, I thought I'd remind them.
Sports are good. I love sports. Sports are fun.
Well, be sure to check around Open House. It's pretty good.
And stay tuned for more after this. And welcome back. Up next, we have a report cards news report, and report cards are coming out again.
Yeah.
I think next week on Monday.
I'm not looking forward to it.
I sort of am. I want to see some of my marks in some of my other classes that I don't know what I have.
Yeah, I don't know what I have. I saw some classes that I know I have, and it's not pretty good. It's not very good.
Well, that's not good to say, Shane. You need to work harder.
I know. Effort.
Yes, effort. And they mail out the report cards now because pretty sure they do it because kids weren't taking them home.
Yeah.
Not showing their parents.
But they can still like run out to the mailbox and
they can
take them. You know, there's lots of things.
Up next is a report cards news report done by somebody in MCTV.
I'm probably gonna get maybe in the 60 or 70. I'm really bad at schoolwork.
I don't know. Hopefully my report card will be nice.
Pretty good. High 80s, probably.
Yeah, I think it'll work right.
Yeah, this class doesn't look pretty for me. Everything else I'm doing good in.
They're probably gonna spaz and, you know, tear me in half or something. Something retarded like that.
Same way as they do every year in every report card. Try your best. That's about it.
After asking the students how they thought their report cards were going to look, we then asked them what they thought about the school mailing the report cards out this year.
I can't really say I've heard about that yet. I've only heard so far as the teachers are going to be handing in on the 22nd.
They'll probably think it's pretty good, I guess.
I think it's good because then the parents can actually see the marks before the children have a chance to throw them out. But I think it's bad because people don't get to see their marks until they arrive in the mail. Sometimes they get lost in the mail, and you can't see them anyway.
My parents will see that before me. I don't think they're going to be happy.
Yeah, I think that mailing they're probably just doing that so they don't have to like miss class time, handing them out and stuff like that, or people throwing them out at school.
Couldn't care less.
Hopefully they don't lose it, but yeah, other than that's better. It saves time.
For MCTV, this is 90 News.
And welcome back. Do you like basketball, Shane?
I'm okay at it. I don't know.
Yeah, in gym class, I'm kind of a bad shot.
I'm so clumsy with my long legs.
Yeah, I don't have long legs.
Oh.
Maybe you do, but yeah, me and my brother play at the house. I'm terrible. He beats me every single time at 21.
Oh yeah? Is he on the basketball team?
He actually was on the junior grade 9 basketball team, and they did pretty good. And up next, we have a senior girls basketball news report, and they did great this season.
Oh yeah, did they? I didn't go to any of the games.
I did not either, but I hear that their star player, Chelsea Markowski, scored lots of goals, and they all had lots of fun on that team.
Well,
so up next is a senior girls basketball news report.
Check it out.
I think we had a very successful season considering we only had 2 returning players from last year from the senior team. The girls that came up from grade 9 and that joined the team this year worked really hard, dedicated and sacrificed a lot of time to be on the team, and improved it a lot. So I was very pleased with the season.
It started rough. We had a very young team this year, but it went okay.
All the girls worked hard and made improvements over the season. So I was used to like junior high playing, and this year I did a lot more of like senior team high school. So it was like a lot more difference, and it was way better.
And of course, both the coach and players have their favorite part of the game.
The best part of basketball, I think, is just the teamwork and the team development that occurs during the season. You can see the team kind of blend and kind of bond together. And I love coaching. I love spending time with the kids and watching them grow and develop, so it's awesome.
Just being on a team and knowing that you're doing something that's fun.
The girls basketball team had a great season this year, and we hope they do just as well next year. This is Samantha Lovers reporting for MCTV.
So start. Jordan.
What?
Do you like hip hop?
Oh, I do like hip hop. Hip hop is the bomb.
.com.
Yes, it is. And here at the school, we have a hip hop class.
Do we?
Yes, we do. And our very own Jessica Pelche and Alicia Provincial are in that class. They love it. They like to do the electric slide, I hear.
Oh, man. That's quite the dance.
Yeah, the class is run by Miss McKinnon, new teacher here at the school this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's done in the drama room Friday at lunch or after school, I believe.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to watch. I just got to sit in and watch them. It's pretty interesting.
They do lots of great moves.
Miss McKinnon really knows her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So here's that news report on the hip hop class.
I'm Jessica Pelche reporting for MCTV Live. I am here at Mortonville Community High School's new hip-hop program. Let's check it out.
We found out from Miss McKinnon in foods class.
I noticed that they promoted the hip-hop program by putting it on the announcements.
Promotion around the school has drawn certain students to join hip-hop.
But we've had about 25 girls, I'd say.
I noticed that a lot of grade 10s are joining.
It's pretty much girls, some grade 11, some grade 10.
Some of my friends joined.
I was thinking maybe 10 might only show up, 10, and then hope they would grow, like word of mouth, it would spread, and I'm impressed with what we've seen so far.
We asked some of the people who are in the program why they joined.
Because it's fun.
Actually in Miss McKinnon's LA9 class, and she was talking to the class about it, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting to join.
I joined hip-hop because Jessica Pelche told me that it would be a good idea. She's like, oh, you should join. I was like, okay, so I tried it, and I actually really like it.
You get to be with some people that you might not be able to hang around with usually, and that you're actually getting movement in, so you're actually exercising, so it's beneficial for both your emotional and your physical.
There are many different people who are inspirations to the hip-hop world.
I look up to everyone. I think every dance move is cool because I don't know any.
I don't know how to dance, so anybody who can.
Hip-hop idol. Oh, that'd be Miss McKinnon. Mrs. McKinnon is so cool when she's dancing. She knows her stuff.
Well, my dance idol would have to be Michael Jackson. He just busts those moves like amazing.
I don't think, again, I look up to one person. I look up to the big choreographers, and there's one Showtime that's out of LA, and actually he's having a conference this weekend, and a lot of girls at the school are going to go to that workshop, and he just puts together a ton of stuff that you see in videos. He's been with Christina Aguilera, Maya, and a bunch of different, like some big names. So I'd look up to him as a choreographer, but I look up to anybody who can choreograph like their own routines and things like that, because it is a tough thing to do.
There are many benefits to this new MCHS program.
I think it's such an aerobic sport. Like it takes a lot of, it's physically demanding, and it's fun, and it gets girls together with their friends and guys together, so it's good.
The point of the hip-hop class, I think, is just to teach kids a different type of dance and to give them something to do at lunchtime, because there's not a whole lot going on at lunchtime every day. So I think once a week is really good for them just to get their minds off of school and to go and do something fun for a change.
Because I just think it's a good way for kids to get out of the hallways and into something during their lunch hours so that they're not doing nothing.
People have their favorite hip-hop moves.
I don't know. They're all pretty good.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're all cool.
Okay. Oh, I like them all, but my favorite one would be at the very beginning when you like jump forward and you go up and down.
I wish I could stand on my head and spin, but you know, I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll stick with just plain hip hop.
Oh gosh, I don't have one. I don't think I have one. I don't. There's different, like, hip-hop people think of just what they see in videos, and they think that's just one kind of style, but it's a culture, and there's different styles, like dance hall and like the break dancing and all different styles. So I think dance hall is my favorite, and that's more of almost like a reggae kind of movement. So that's my most favorite. It's the most difficult to teach though. So maybe in a month or so we'll kind of start teaching that stuff.
I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's with the arms. Just the movement of the arms is my favorite part of the whole thing.
The hip hop program takes place Wednesdays and Fridays at lunch. If you are interested in joining, then stop by and check it out. This is Jessica Pelche reporting.
Shane, do you like garbage cans?
Oh yeah, I like garbage cans. It's an organized way to keep all your garbage in one place.
Exactly. And you know what? Here at the school, to help with the garbage can, with the garbage around the school, they decided to paint garbage cans.
It makes throwing things away a lot more fun.
It is. What's your favorite garbage can?
I like the R2-D2 one. You know,
really?
You're not just like throwing a piece of garbage away. It's like giving R2-D2 something.
That's awesome.
It makes it fun.
I like the Miss Frizzle one from the Magic School Bus.
Oh, that one's good too.
I love that show. She's like, make mistakes, get dirty, and hop on the bus. I don't know what she says. So up next we have the garbage can painting news report. And it's very interesting, so watch it.
Some cool cans in there.
So, garbage cans.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. There's a lot of them out in the school.
There is a lot of garbage.
Yeah, like a lot. And we used to have a littering problem.
Yeah. But then we fixed it with the garbage cans.
Yeah, and there's nothing left. Like, it's cleaned up.
No garbage.
You wouldn't think that, you know, a little bit of painting would do that much.
People are so interested. They're like, ooh, R2-D2.
Yeah, I know. Or, ooh, clown. Well, the clown.
I love the clown.
The clown scared me.
The clown. You're scared of clowns, so then.
I like this hat you got.
I know. You know what?
We're reporting for MCTV News. On February 2nd, some painters went at it on some garbage cans. I was able to catch up with some of these painters.
Yeah, because I think when people have garbage in their hand, and they're thinking of throwing it on the floor over there, and they see a robot in the corner, they'll go and put it in the droid's mouth rather than in the corner, so.
Throw their garbage out. Yeah, we hope that they're going to actually throw it in there instead of littering our school.
We were trying to figure out a way to make the garbage cans more fun to use, and I think it was Danielle Lafont that said, we should paint them. I talked to the powers that be and got permission to paint them.
We just came here today to be inspired, and we were. I hope they will be attracted to the droids and to the army cans and all the cool designs, and hopefully want to make another one next year.
These garbage cans may stand out more, but are they really stopping littering?
It hasn't happened yet, but for the duration of the semester, we're hoping to talk about it a little bit more. They just kind of appeared out there. Today, when I walked by a great garbage can and a pile of garbage 10 feet away, it hasn't happened yet. But for the duration of the semester, we're hoping to talk about it a little bit more. They just kind of appeared out there, but no messages per se.
Though the garbage cans have just been put out, has it made a difference in the littering problem? This is Tavis Campbell reporting for MCTV Live.
And welcome back. Do you like music, Shane?
I like music a lot.
That's good. I love music. What kind of music do you like?
Anything really besides country.
Me too.
I don't like country.
Country is kind of that...
Well, we won't get biased here.
No.
Let's just say country.
And you know what? I really don't like bluegrass. It's one of the pivotal things that I do not like.
Or like gangster rap.
Yes, that's bad too. And the band here at the school is phenomenal.
Oh, I've heard them. They're good.
Yeah, they are good. They can play like Lord of the Rings and everything.
I like Lord of the Rings too. So here's a news report done by someone at MCTV about the music program.
Hi, I'm Michelle Gillard, here with MCTV. I'm standing here in front of the band room door, where I'm going to give you the scoop about the MCHS band program. So, what kind of instruments are there in the MCHS band?
Of drum equipment, tubas, we have a baritone player,
MCHS Band will be performing at their annual Christmas concert, so don't forget to go take the time and listen to the band. For MCTV, this is Megan Atkinson and Michelle Gillard reporting.
Welcome back. Hey, Mr. Horse.
Hello, Jordan.
Do you like curling?
I can't say I do. The ice makes my hose slip.
That's too bad. You hit the ice hard?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Good one, Mr. Horse. He's so funny. That's why we love him here at MCTV. Up next, we have a curling news report.
I love curling.
I thought you said the ice makes you slip.
I like watching curling.
Me too. And the Fort Royal men's curling was actually in Edmonton just last week. So up next is the curling news report.
I'm Landon Hughes, and I'm reporting for MCTV about the MCHS curling team.
Pretty good. There's some really good teams, though. I mean, we'd only been playing as a team for, I think, 3 practices, something like that, and some of those teams have been playing for years.
Good, probably not my best, but okay.
I think this is my 5th year curling. I've been pretty much Morinville my whole career, I guess. I don't know.
Last year, and we went to provincials. Got 3rd. Leagues. I've done the juniors for a few years, and spared in just mixed and ladies night league. About 6. Because it's another sport.
The boys' team was knocked out after 2 games. The mixed team was knocked out after 3 games, and the ladies' team went on to win 2nd place. This is Landon Hughes reporting.
And we're back. Jordan, do you enjoy dances?
I do enjoy dances. They're lots of fun. The last one I was sick, so I was working up a sweat.
Yeah, you were pretty sweaty. I remember that.
I was. It was pretty nasty, but you know what? It was fun.
It was very fun.
Got to dance with friends.
Yeah, dancing is fun.
There are no more dances this year, which is kind of a downside. But
that's horrible. I mean,
yeah. But the dances that they did have were a blast. And up next is a Snowflake Dance News Report that myself and Alicia Provincial did for the dance right before Christmas.
And that was a good one. Check it out.
Provincial reporting for MCTV News. Members of Student Council are organizing yet another dance. This one is the Snowflake Dance and is sure to be one of the many highlights for the 2006-2007 school year.
I think it has been really well done. It's nicely decorated. The lights down the hallway. This is going to be a good dance.
Oh, this is a great dance. I think everybody's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I'm going to bust a move. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. The event Student Council puts on, they're good. Student Council doing a good job this year.
Well, I think they could use some work for sure. We'd love input from the student body. Everyone who can tell us what they want, we'll try our best to do it, you know. But so far, I think they've been pretty good. We have really good turnout at these dances so far.
Honestly, if we make money, it works for me.
I really like it when they do dances and events because I think it just makes school much more funner.
Oh, they're doing a great job. I think it's probably one of the best student councils we've had in quite a few years. Keep up the good work.
I think it's great. I think the student council this year is putting in a lot of work, and I think they're doing a fantastic job.
I am looking forward to the dancing, you know, the usher, the really cool dancing music, so me and Alicia can get our groove on tonight.
I'm looking forward to hearing the country music, even though they don't play a lot of it.
I don't know. I might have to dance with a chair again.
I think I'm going to dance at the table this time. Change it up a little, you know.
Oh, I'm going to bust a move. It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Macarena was my favorite dance. Oh, the enthusiasm I put into it and everybody cheering me on.
Well, tonight I run selling tickets, coat check. I did setup. I'll do tear down. I just float around and make sure everything's running well. Student council, we have our positions, but for the most part, we just kind of come together to try and get it all done.
I'm really just liking the no shoes policy here.
I think that's good. I think it saves the floor, and I think everybody will have fun sliding around on their socks.
It's dry and clean, and it's not muddy, and it's less work for us, so full power to them.
Well, it's great because I don't have to clean the floors when they're done dancing. Yeah, snow. It's kind of not fun having to clean the entire gym when they've 300 people dance on it with their dirty shoes. Plus, you know, Miss Willows doesn't yell at me the next day.
I don't like it because I like wearing my shoes in the dance floor. I just don't like it because the floor is dirty, so you can feel all the dirt on your feet. And I like wearing shoes better because then it's not as bad as when someone steps on your foot.
Oh, I like it. I bet you the cleanup is a lot quicker. As well, just we need the gym floor for basketball, and if everyone's got shoes on it with their black shoes scraping the floor, then it's, like I said, a lot of cleanup after, so I like it.
A lot of people had fun at the snowflake dance, and student council did a fantastic job organizing this event. For MCTV News, I'm Alicia Provincial.
And welcome back. Up next, we have the attendance incentive program.
Say that 10 times fast.
I'm not going to make that bet, Shane.
Okay.
Do you know what the attendance incentive program is?
No clue, actually.
You have no idea?
Nope.
Well, it's an incentive program that if you only miss 3 or less classes in total over the semester, you are eligible to apply to take a mark off one of your classes.
No way.
Yes.
That's cool.
So you can take off your worst mark, but you can't be late and you can't be absent.
Well, we have a news report on the attendance incentive program. Check it out.
Hi, this is Mike Nielsen with MCTVs. 2 weeks ago, the teachers introduced a new incentive to promote attendance. This program is called the Attendance Incentive, which allows students who have less than 3 lates and 3 absences to take away one of the harder marks that they failed on or did bad on.
Ms. Melnick and Mr. Peterson, apparently they had gone to Calgary School and they saw what was working there, and it's been very helpful for attendance in Calgary, so we thought we'd give it a shot. I think it rewards the students that are faithful and come every day. And maybe
Mr. Koratash disagrees with Ms. Krulak.
I think what we're doing is rewarding the students who are attending already, and since we've implemented the program, I haven't really seen an improvement in attendance for some of the students I was a little bit more concerned about. I think that the marks should be awarded based on a student's achievement of the learning outcomes, and so if a student demonstrates that they haven't achieved certain things within the curriculum or don't understand certain things within the curriculum, they shouldn't just be able to erase that mark by attending class.
Some students don't like the idea of the attendance incentive program.
If somebody goes on vacation and they know they're going on vacation, they should be able to phone 2 months ahead and tell them they're not going to be there.
While he doesn't like that idea, he says it does have some perks to it.
I think it'll help my grades. I can eliminate tests that I didn't do good on, so I think that'll help.
Students who take pride in their schoolwork and like being here for school, they benefit from this.
Although some students aren't taking this seriously, teachers hope they will learn to use it later on.
For MCTV News, this is Mike Nielsen reporting.
Welcome back. Do you like volleyball?
Yeah, I like volleyball.
Volleyball is great. You get to bump, spike, set, spike. I do like spiking.
Yeah, spiking's my favorite part.
Spiking's fun because you get to pummel people.
I hated having to learn that in phys ed. You have to do the Spider-Man, Batman, whatever. You know, the postures.
Oh, yes. I do remember that.
It was never got it. I never got it.
So up next we have the Senior Boys Volleyball News Report, which is great because Senior Boys Volleyball was awesome this year.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I did watch, I think, and they were really good.
WCC was awesome. We did great. We didn't win, but we did awesome.
Here's the news report.
A little better in our passing. Their serves were pretty hard, so I think we just need to step it up tomorrow. We've got a strong team this year, and I think if we come out hard and play right off the get-go, we can do well.
Personally, I'll have to improve upon my passing, and I think as a team we also need to improve upon our passing.
I'm always pumped for WCC. Last night we played a pretty tough game with a tough team, so we're going to bring it even harder today.
For the kickoff of WCC, MCHS held the pep rally.
Ready to play some round ball.
And play round ball they did as MCHS faced off against a very difficult opponent in the very first males game of WCC. The team played hard, although they did lose this game.
I want to see them beat these people.
After a 2-game winning streak, the team was pretty confident about playing. The boys went on to win one more game to rank second place in the round robin. Then they went to the medal round and won one game before they were knocked out.
As long as we keep focused, I think we can keep winning. I think we feel pretty confident. I think we can keep going and play hard.
This is Landon Hughes reporting for MCTV Live.
And we're back. Student Council has done many things around the school. They've organized many events and many dances.
Yeah, and every event that they organize is awesome.
Oh yeah,
have you found that?
They're very good at organizing these.
Like they organize the Spring Fling Week, Christmas Week, Halloween. Oh, it's just amazing.
They do a lot around here.
Mm-hmm. They do.
So what?
They serve drinks. They do almost anything to please the students.
Yeah, everything, pretty much. So our next news report is about the Student Council and kind of what they do, who the members of it, and everything about it.
And they do work hard. They work hard to please everyone.
Please everyone.
Have you ever wondered how all the different events around the school get organized? Here's an introduction to this year's Student Council and some of their ideas to entertain us this year.
Our theme for this year is a combination of making the school environment fun for everybody, the general population of the students.
This year's Student Council is even bigger than before.
I think 38 this year compared to, I don't know, we had like maybe 20 or something last year. A lot of grade 9s.
Make sure they get done what needs to get done. The Student Council holds regular meetings to stay on track.
Every Monday morning, the late start, we meet, and then we have mini meetings during the week if we have a big event coming up.
We start with a prayer, and we just go into, we have an agenda written up, and we follow the items on the agenda. So if we need to talk about a dance that's coming up, or do an evaluation on a dance we just had, or any event that's coming up or we just had, so we just talk about anything we need to get involved in or that had already happened.
Informing the students of the events is also very important.
We have a public relations team and a media team, and it's their job to do the poster making, to get the information into the newsletters. We have our giant calendar up in the hall.
And there you have it, this year's Student Council. This is Jake Turner reporting for MCTV Live.
And welcome back. Our next news report is about the St. Valentine's Day hair massacre. And Jordan, you went to that, didn't you?
Yeah, me and Alicia went and did a news report on it. And actually, lots of students in the school participated.
Yeah, I saw pink hair everywhere.
Pink, just see it pink. And you should have been there. It was solid people, 24 hours of people cutting their hair to raise money for cancer.
Wow, that's a lot of dedication.
It is a lot of dedication because lots of girls do it too, and they're bald.
Exactly.
And that takes a lot of guts, and I wouldn't do it.
It shows the inner beauty.
It does.
When
it does.
you shave your head for cancer.
So up next is the Hair Massacre News Report done by myself and Alicia.
I'm Alicia Provincial reporting for MCTV News. We're here at West Edmonton Mall where the annual hair massacre is taking place and MCHS students are participating.
We
met up with the organizer that is from Morinville herself. Her name is Tammy McDonald, and her young daughter had cancer, and she organized the hair shaving and hair pinking event, and she helped us by giving us registration packages, and we handed them out to the students who were interested. And they take all their packages to West Edmonton Mall, hand them in, and all that is taken care of there. All we really had to organize was a list of names and who was going to take place.
Well, we had to get everybody who wanted to do it come and decide how we're going to go, and we'd have to get a time slot at the mall, and we'd all have to go together. I'm proud of the school and how they planned it.
Lots of thought, a lot of preparation, trying to book everything, all that.
We asked students why they chose to participate in this event.
I just want to raise money for cancer, help create awareness, I guess.
Well, I just love kids, and I don't want to know that anybody has to die of cancer without me helping, so I decided to help.
Well, I actually just really hoped I could help with the trying to find a cure for cancer. I've lost a couple of family members to cancer, and a grandfather of mine is struggling with cancer right now, so I think it's a really good program.
Oh, of course I'm nervous. Why? Because my hair is long and it took so long, and it's beautiful hair. I love it.
It's for a good cause, and I can always wear a hat afterwards.
Oh, well, I was pretty excited. I've never done anything like this before, so I was happy to be part of the experience.
Feel good, about 10 pounds lighter. It feels cool. Like that.
My reaction getting my head shaved? Well, I didn't have a lot of hair to shave in the first place, but no, you know, I think it was kind of a new experience. I found out I have moles on my head that I didn't know were there, and it's a lot colder with no hair.
You look so much younger. I gotta go home and shave the rest. I gotta be totally, it just won't be the same unless I'm totally bald. I'm going to this. Pretty nice round head.
Oh my god, I can see
I think that it was a really good decision on my part. I enjoy it, and I think I would do it again.
The Hair Massacre will continue to help children suffering from cancer and give them hope for the future. For MCTV News, I'm Alicia Provincial.
And welcome back. We have another news report, and it's done on the bike trip, or the bike trip preview, actually. Mm-hmm. And Jordan, you went on the bike trip last year, didn't you?
I did. It was a lot of fun. It was really hot. It was 25 degrees all 3 days.
25 degrees.
Oh, it was just smoking hot.
That'd be pretty intense.
Luckily, the water was melting, so the glaciers, so we could just go right into the glacier water in the ditches and just cool off. It was gorgeous. It was a lot of fun. I encourage everybody to do it.
Oh, really? And so, how have the training rides been going this year?
Training rides have been good. We've had 2 so far. The last one kind of hurt my bottom. So here's the news report for the bike trip preview.
Community High School, they have carried on a long, strong 16-year tradition of a memorial bike trip. The meeting will be getting underway in 6 weeks, and all preparations are being started right now. We talked to some students and staff about what they thought about the bike trip, so let's go see.
This is the 16th year the trip is run. We've set up a very strong, I think, not just MCHS, but a Morinville tradition here.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Like, you don't have to go fast or anything, push your limits or anything like that. You just sort of ride at your own pace, and then you get to see the mountains.
Oh, you know what? There's no other experience like this.
The amazing freedom that is doing a long-distance bike trip, being able to go for hundreds of kilometers and just taking in the views. And for me, I think it's one of the most worthwhile things that we do with our kids.
Although the cost for this year had been undetermined, we do have the cost for last year.
The students are responsible for obviously paying the fees for their accommodations and for park passes and for gasoline to get there. The cost, we haven't confirmed the cost for this year yet. Last year I believe the cost was $110 or $115.
The meeting for the bike trip will be held in the studio February 27th at lunch. This is Chris Huffnagel reporting live for MCTV.
And up next is the hairstyling news report. Do you like hair?
Yeah, I guess I do like hair.
I like your hair.
Do you really?
Your hair is awesome.
It's hard to braid though. I don't try to braid it, but people have said.
I'm sure you don't. Because, you know what? I saw Jessica braiding it yesterday in class.
Okay, you caught me.
You like it braided.
I do. I like little pigtails.
Yes. And they do a lot more than just braiding hair
And
in the
pigtails.
hairstyling class.
Yeah, they do a lot. They do the French braid stuff.
The trimming, they comb it,
Everything.
they do everything.
Curl it.
They even wet it. They even wet it with the spray bottle.
Oh yeah, so here's the news report on the hairstyling.
Morinville Community High School offers many different and fun option classes for students, one of which is the cosmetology class. MCTV Live was there to see what the class was all about.
Starting to do scalp massages, scalp treatments, and learning how to shampoo and condition hair. In this course, they learn how to do roller sets, and also they will be learning how to blow dry hair and do curling iron work. So they do a variety of things.
We spoke with some grade 10 cosmetology students to see what they thought about the course and what it offered.
We learned different things like curling hair, braiding. Right now we're doing scalp manipulation, and we've learned how to do manicures. I'm doing really good. It's my highest mark.
Do you enjoy the class?
Yeah. It's very fun. I liked doing the manicures because, well, I like nails better than hair.
It's a lot of fun. It's pretty much learn as you go. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Great course to take if you're interested in pursuing a career as a hairdresser or a professional makeup stylist. For MCTV Live, this is Ashley Allen and Lawrence Glosson signing off.
Welcome back. Dodgeball.
You
get to dodge balls.
Yes.
And dodging balls.
And throw balls.
Is what it's all about.
Wow.
You were in dodgeball.
I was on a dodgeball team. We were the Numa boys, but half our team didn't show up every game, so it was just like we got random people every time.
That's bad.
It is
Yeah.
bad.
Did you get into the playoffs?
We got in the playoffs, and we did not do good.
My brother slaughtered you, didn't he?
It wasn't your brother's team.
Okay.
It was some other team. I don't know who beat us, but they're big guys.
Big guys.
I just don't remember very clearly all the hits to the head.
Wow. It's gotta hurt.
Listen, I was, I don't know, in a comatose,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well, I know that the dodgeball scene here at MCHS is huge, and we even have a tournament. So here's the news report on dodgeball.
This is Tavis Campbell reporting for MCTV Live. Dodgeball season has started up again and has been very successful. I was able to catch up with some of the dodgeball players.
Good chance for a lot of people to have fun.
Actually, this is the second year of the franchise. Last year, it was the brainchild of Tyler Cornelis, and since then, it has come light years in its evolution.
Teams are excited and have high hopes for the playoffs. I think our team's got a good shot. We have a lot of good people on it, and I think we can win this thing.
I think my team will do better than my team last year did, which I hope they'll do pretty well this year.
Teams are hoping to improve this year.
We're developing our skills to become better and more awesome than we actually are.
More competitive teams this year.
Sparta's pretty good. Lisa Nowak's are okay, the Power Rangers.
You know, of course, our own is dominant, but we're going to be watching out for 1,100 pounds. 1853 is the comeback team of the year this year, rebounding from last year. And you know what? The Lisa Nowaks are looking pretty good, too.
A lot of good teams in there with Mr. Bodner, Lemaire, and Kyle Gunn's got a good team. Kevin Hammond has improved the schedule this year.
The scheduling's fantastic. First-year Commissioner Kevin Hammond has taken some flaws from last year's scheduling, completely fixed them, and made an effective league.
I think it's a good scheduling system, and I think that it really works out.
Last year, the games were being played too long. Everyone just kind of got tired of it, worn out. So I figured we better change it up. So people are interested again and make it quick, go by, and they're ready to go.
The fans and the players like the dodgeball season.
Who are you filming?
This is Tavis Campbell reporting for MCTV Live.
And we're back. So, Jordan, what do you plan on being when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be a carpenter, build houses, or even build chairs,
or tables,
tables and chairs.
A table chair.
That'd be awesome. Have a table that's a chair also. Well, here at MCHS we have a career corner, which is run by
Miss Jensen, and she helps out decide what your future's going to be and what classes you need in order to, get that job.
Yeah, and it's a big help to some students because some students don't know what classes they need.
Yeah, so we have a news report on the Career Corner, and it should be a real good one.
This is Stephen Adcock here at the Career Corner grand opening. There are the Career Corner sponsors present, and we're going to find out why they decide to sponsor the Career Corner. Why did you decide to sponsor the Career Corner?
In conversations with the principal and the career counselors here at Moorville High School, we decided to donate some money to make a little corner available in the career center here, focused on the trades in Alberta since there's such a shortage of people in the trades.
Well, the ministry that I'm the manager for is called Alberta Human Resources Employment. Our ministry, in its business plan, talks about some developing partnerships with partners divisions in the schools, like in this case, and part of those partnerships include going out to young people, making them aware of career opportunities in different sectors. We've all heard that there are a lot of jobs in the trades and the healthcare and a number of those areas. One of the other things that we want to invest our resources in is in the development of career corners, and the career corner is the dollars are used or can be used for developing resources like computers that talk about some of our websites, talking about resource material, different publications that can be purchased.
Do you think the Career Corner grand opening will make people more aware of the Career Corner?
I hope that people just know more about this corner. There is press here today, as you see, and the mayor and some other dignitaries are here to put the effort and put the emphasis on this that it deserves.
This is Stephen Adcock for MCTV Live. Good day.
And we're back. Did you go to the coffee house?
I did go to the coffee house. Did you?
Oh yeah, I did, but the seats, it was just full. I had no seats. I had to sit up in the bleachers.
It's awesome though. Lots of school talent.
Free juice.
Free juice. The juice was the best.
Oh, it was amazing.
We also had desserts made by the crew here at in the cafeteria. Yeah. So the coffee house was started last year to show what we got here at the school.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great talent. Students performed excellent. It was amazing.
Lots of cheering, and of course, complete with a crying baby in the background.
Oh, that was the best part.
Awesome.
Here's a news report on the coffee house.
I'm Alicia Provincial reporting for MCTV News. We're here at the second annual coffee house, and we'll be asking people their opinions on what they think of the event this year.
Because it rocks. It's awesome. It's really beautiful music, beautiful scenery, lovely.
I just think it's a great talent. You get good laughs and just great talent shown all around by everyone.
Lots of variety. I really like the variety. When there's like acting, poetry maybe would work.
I think it's great. I don't see what could be improved. Maybe there's a lot of dead air, and so we could probably improve on that a little bit, get them out there faster.
Mr. Peterson and his shenanigans. That's all I have to say about that.
It's kind of thing where people just have to come out and do their best, and it's just nice to see that they're proud to do what they do, and they do it so well. So what else could you ask for?
Maybe just helping a little bit of setup between acts. Mr. Nolan was kind of running around trying to get everything done. He knew what was going on, but maybe a little more help for him would enable the show maybe not to have such long laps between. But I still think he did a pretty good job.
I think I like the guitar and singing and dancing very much. Yeah, I'm satisfied with what they have now.
Acting ones that were funny, just like Vivian's. She was hilarious. She's cute. She stole the hearts of everybody. I'd like to see some more of that.
I think more like instruments, like Vivian did the piano. I don't know, I think it'd be sweet to see someone play the violin.
I really enjoyed Justin Perkins and his harmonica because it was just breathtaking.
I really liked when Justin did the harmonica and the guitar. It was awesome.
I like our performance very much, but I like, other than that, I like Ella and Mr. Rowan's performance the best.
I really liked when I was younger with the broom and everyone. That was awesome.
I think this event's becoming so popular because the talent in this school is second to none. You have so many students that want to get up and perform and allow themselves to be vulnerable like that. And when you have that many that are willing to do that, and you get the talent that we have here, it's just going to get more and more popular.
I think it's so popular because there's a lot of great talent in this school and in this community, and it's really fun to watch everyone sing, and it's funny and really amusing.
Clearly because of me and my hosting, but on a more serious note, it's just all the kids are so good, and more kids keep coming out with better songs, and less people are afraid, and more people just seem to themselves.
Canadians are very good at express themselves. They're not shy, they're not afraid. They have confidence, and that's what I need to have more. Yeah, and they're really good at it because as long as they have confidence, they can do well.
It's just great to see new faces out there, new people doing things that I've never imagined they'd be able to do. I just haven't seen them this personable before.
The second annual coffee house was music to everyone's ears and is sure to become an MCHS tradition. For MCTV News, I'm Alicia Provincial.
And welcome back. Does Halloween scare you?
It sometimes does.
Halloween does scare me. The werewolves start to come out.
Yes, and like old ladies that dress up like aliens really scare me bad.
Just the old ladies scare me, not even the aliens.
Exactly.
But also the scary part is the pumpkins. Pumpkin kits are crazy.
Whatever happened to like nice pumpkins?
I know, but there's pumpkins that are like
yeah, I know.
Scaring you.
Come to my house.
Scares. Like I'm not sure they're talking. But up next we have the Halloween news report.
And that's done by, I think it's me and Jessica.
I think it is too.
I really hope it is, because I'm taking credit from someone else.
Yes, and Halloween was fun this year. Got to dress up.
I didn't dress up.
Good
Did
for
I?
you.
No, I didn't.
I did.
MCTV Live. Morville High School is having a Halloween theme day. I'm here to cover the story.
We asked students what they're wearing for Halloween and what they did to prepare for it.
I'm wearing a costume of a fly strip. Thought of it. It's a unique costume. Nobody would really think of it.
I am a zombie.
Just had to glue some plastic flies to my yellow clothes. Make a little head hook.
I decided to go as a vampire. I just had bought the costume and then I did a little bit of makeup. I'm Scarecrow.
I'm a clown.
We asked those at MCHS what their favorite costumes were.
So far, I think my very favorite was Zoltar. I don't know if you've seen him yet, but he's very, very well done.
I've seen Leftovers. That was done by Kelly Hewitt. It was amusing. She has on a little red dress, and it's all wrapped in saran wrap.
My favorite costume is those Transformer guys. They're pretty cool with their boxes.
Not only were the students dressed up for Halloween, the school was also decorated to fit the Halloween theme.
A lot of teachers have put up a lot of decorations, and the best teacher that I've seen so far is Miss Krulak. She has so many decorations that she's put up for about 2 weeks now.
Put spider webs and stuff everywhere, Halloween signs, and actually I think next block they have like this Halloween event or something, like they play games like pie throwing contest or something like that.
Here's what they said about the celebration and what they enjoyed the most.
Good. It was long. I like the ceremony because of all the events that they did. My favorite part was the fluffy marshmallow contest, but I had to say fluffy bunny.
This is Shane Gunn reporting for MCTV Live.
Uh-oh.
And welcome back. Up next we have the art program.
And
do you know what word you can spell with art?
Let me think.
Fart. He thought that was so funny, and you know what? He's too. Well, the art program here at MCHS is one of the best.
I hear it's really good. That Miss Pinnell,
they got to do, yes, Miss Pinnell, they get to do lots of work, lots of drawing, painting.
I've seen the class being done walking by, and it looks like she knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah, and they're just working so hard with pastels, paints, crayons, pencils, chalk,
paper,
charcoal,
colored pencils, just everything.
I said pencil.
And here's the news report.
Ryan McCoy here with MCTV News. We're going to be doing art grade 10.
If you come to class and you hand in your stuff, it's
pretty much a guaranteed pass, and if you don't like the marks that you get on your artwork, then Miss Pinal always gives us a chance to rework it or work on it some more so we could get a better mark. Right, Kaylin?
Right.
When you like make stuff and you need someone to like model it and like publicize it, it's really good for me. And then when you make it famous, deal.
Every time you never see Sheldon moving like the actual professional model. I can see her on screen like.
This is Art, grade 10, doing art.
I'd have to say drawing the famous people and then their quotes. That was my favorite.
Art.
They'd be like, okay, that's what I do. It like get a whole bunch of little
Have fun and get good marks.
Not fail.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah.
No, it's not an easy class to pass. Kids think that it's art easy and fun, and yes, it's fun, not easy though. There is a curriculum that must be taught just like any other class.
I'm Ryan LaCourse reporting.
Basketball is a ball going in a basket.
And it bounces up and down. I wonder how many springs they got in that thing.
I have no idea, but you know what? I've tried to put springs on my shoes. I just topple over.
Springs aren't meant for shoes, I don't think.
There are moon boots. You can jump. Plus, I saw Inspector Gadget.
Well, anything that's a cartoon is real, right?
Exactly.
how
Even
it
the
is.
Roadrunner. Up next, we have the senior boys basketball news report.
And those boys, they're really good.
They are amazing. Kyle Gunn, slam dunks.
Oh yeah, I saw him do it once. I was doing that thing, the shot clock one game. So here's the news report on the senior boys basketball team.
They did awesome.
It was a really good one.
I'm Jake Turner reporting for MCTV Live. The senior boys basketball team has had a great year and is coming to a close with zones coming up. I was able to catch up with a few of the players.
Not too bad. We're 16-6, I think. A lot better than I thought we'd be doing at this point in the season.
So we're pretty good, you know, won some tournaments.
This year's season has gone very well. The senior boys have had a very good record so far.
I think we've only lost one tournament and we've won the rest of them. And we've just done really well. In our tournaments, I think we've won most of them. There's a lot of close games in there, so it's been good for our team.
This season has actually turned out better than expected by this team.
I don't think we'd be doing that good because we lost 3 of our starters from last year and 3 or 4 other players.
Actually not very well. We were debating whether or not we wanted to have a team at the early stages, and we're actually doing really well.
This team is looking optimistic with zones coming up.
Younger players really stepped up, and it's been a great year so far. Pretty sure we'll pull through, you know, go for another round of provincials, but we'll see. I think we can do pretty good in zones if we keep our heads on.
This is Jake Turner reporting for MCTV Live.
I don't really know why they have the MCTV behind the scenes news report.
If you're not down here watching, then I pity you.
You know why? Because you can come in, walk behind the camera, see us talking, go behind into the control room.
And see our, director, the audio guy, all those
doing
people.
their work at the finest they can do. We're not going to acknowledge VTR.
And who can forget the host?
The host. You guys got to come see the host. Sure, you can see us on the TV, but who doesn't want to see us actually moving?
And I will do autographs.
So will I. I'll autograph a hat if you have.
Here's a news report done on MCTV.
You watch our show, it looks very well organized, but really, the studio is buzzing with people setting up and finishing their reports. We're here to take you behind the scenes to show you what it takes to make a broadcast. can be a bit of a scramble approaching showtime for people getting ready to go to air.
You have to make sure you got a script, more than you need, more than you think you need, because if something messes up, then you're gonna have to extra script it.
Being on camera during a live broadcast may not be easy, but practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I was definitely more comfortable on camera after a while, after we dry run a few times.
There is a bit of a learning curve to creating a news report.
2 months of training with the students before we actually even do a show. You know, it might seem like a long time, but we're trying to get the kids up to speed on what they have to do before they go to the show.
No matter how ready you may be, people will always make mistakes.
It depends on the error. I mean, if the error was unforeseen, you know, I'm usually pretty, I mean, it's uncontrollable.
Everybody plays an important role, from director to cameraman to audio.
I think it's pretty important, because if you don't do that, then you're going to have people still talking while your VTR is rolling.
All of the hard work and effort that goes into the show pays off at the end.
It's a good experience. It gets you more comfortable on camera. And it's kind of a fun thing. Glad you did it after you're done.
I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but definitely you know, a challenge that I'm usually up for.
And there you have it. Now you know straight from the source what it's like for the MCTV crew to put together the news report you see every week. This is Jake Turner reporting for MCTV Live.
And welcome back. Drumming. We have a pretty good drum crew here.
We do. It's headed up by Mr. Nolan, fanatic about drumming.
Yeah, and he's good at everything, like guitar too.
Guitar too.
Anything, singer too.
And lots of students in the drumming program.
Yeah, there's quite a few, and Wednesday mornings they're drumming away.
Trying to get those nickels in that nickel
Waking
box.
up people first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. You come into school, you're like, wow, I'm in an episode of Survivor or Tarzan.
And then you're trying to vote people off, and it's just...
Then it doesn't work because you're in school. So up next we have the drumming news report, which shows how hard the drummers work to do what they do on Wednesday mornings.
And I'll tell you what, it must take a lot of training. Here's the thing.
Every Wednesday morning, a group of dedicated students come into center court where they drum for change. They are attempting to raise 1 million nickels for people who are less fortunate. They call themselves the Drummers for Change.
What exactly is the Change for Change program?
It's a charity program. Basically what we're doing is trying to raise, we're doing it in nickels just for some nice thing to do, like to create into our box there, but it's basically to divvy up amongst all the charities once we've raised 1 million nickels.
Students watched as last Thursday the drummers placed 1,000 new nickels into the box. What do some students of MCHS think of the drumming?
I think it's cool though because they're making lots of money for it.
I like it. I think it's cool.
It's nice.
I like it. I think it's great.
I think it's her.
Just how many MCH drummers are there?
In our senior group, which is the group we had last year, there are, I think, about 12 students. And in our new grade 9, 10 junior group, there are, I don't know, about 30, I would say.
For MCTV News, this is Megan Atkinson and Michelle Gillard reporting.
Up next, WCC opening ceremonies.
WCC was really fun.
Awesome. Awesome volleyball all the time.
Got to miss school too on top of that.
Yeah, to watch volleyball. And you know what? Volleyball is really entertaining.
Yeah.
You get to see some people get hit in the face.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just a good sport and exhilarating.
Yeah, you get to work up the sweat.
It's pretty good.
Work your legs and dive.
The legs and thighs.
Legs and thighs.
So our next news report is on the WCC ceremonies, and that's just the whole ceremonies of it, isn't it?
Yeah, where they bring in all the 2 teams, and they come in by pipers.
It was a big pep rally.
Lions Club. Very big pep rally. Huge event here at the school.
Here it is.
Mornville Community High School gets so pumped about WCC.
It's just such a big event, just because there's so many teams and there's just so many people that just come from everywhere to watch it.
Well, I know I
get pumped up because the game's really intense and really good.
I think it's two reasons. One is that it is the largest volleyball tournament in Western Canada, and the second, it has such a long-standing tradition, 12 years, a dozen years of bringing together teams from all across our country and the United States as well.
I'm Jessica Pelcher reporting for MCTV Live. In just a few moments, these bleachers will be filled with the students and staff here at MCHS as they gather for the annual WCC Pep Rally.
This is the premier event of our school. This is the culmination of school spirit, of international relations, and sport and competition. That is what gets us all worked up for it.
During the pep rally, we interviewed a student from the audience and asked what they thought about the event.
WCC is great so far. The pep rally is awesome because everyone's so excited. I'm so happy this time. Their video for the opening is really good, really well done.
Those in MCHS have done many things to prepare for the coming of WCC.
A lot of teachers have been busy getting gym ready, making a lot of phone calls, getting emails done, basically getting the whole school ready. You've seen posters everywhere getting it ready for the big tournament.
We have sign-up sheets for everybody to get involved.
And they've been telling all the teams to get all their stuff ready and here today.
A small ceremony was also held to welcome all those competing in the Western Canadian Challenge. Reporting for MCTV Live.
The teachers here at MCHS are hard workers, but they have fun too.
Yeah, they certainly do. The teachers, all of them are great.
So me and Alicia decided to do a teacher day in the life of. We followed around Mr. Lauren Peterson all day.
Oh man, was that a lot of work?
It wasn't a lot of work, but it was a long day. I've never had such a long day in my life.
I bet. So what'd you do? Did you have to wake up with him in the morning? And
we didn't do that. We just did his life at school.
Oh, okay. So that would be creepy.
Yeah, so...
hide in his closet, though. He wouldn't go.
That'd be pretty creepy. I'm pretty sure he'd be scared.
I have Mr. Peterson in my social class.
Yeah.
He's a very good teacher. Very good.
He is. He's full of laughs, gets passionate about his work, just like all the teachers.
All right, typical day. Tuesdays and Thursdays get up about, I don't know, 6 o'clock. Badminton time. Today, not many people came out. Darn weather. Other than that, usually we got about 8 to 15 people out. It's 7:50. Time to get washed up, ready for work, and then hit my desk. All right, so what I do in a typical day. Now, I teach half-time because I have a grade coordinator for the rest. I'm in charge of the 10s and the 12s, making sure courses are there, discipline. Right now, my biggest thing on my plate is graduation, making sure all the grade 12s either qualify, or if they don't qualify for grad, what they need to do to qualify. The day generally starts with the hallways. If I don't have class in the morning, my schedule does look pretty empty, but all the holes in here are devoted to parent phone calls, emails, helping out staff with particular students, meeting with students, changing schedules of students, meeting with administration about any type of issues. And of course, there's constantly things coming up. I don't really remember the last time I just sat around, and I don't know of any teacher that really sits around. They're very, very, very hard workers. And I love teaching. I love it. Being in the classroom, I love it. This is Opportunities class. Opportunities class is students working on special projects and or making up courses they missed last semester. I also use this class to meet with any students that need to come in and have questions about their schedule. So I'm always the grade coordinator, always on. And then it's off social studies, where I will be correcting a 7-page review. 9 times out of 10, I cannot make it back there under 10 minutes because of meeting people in the hallways. I also mark all social studies correspondence for MCHS grades 10 and 11. Now, teachers are busy people. You look at any of the teachers. When I pull in here in the parking lot for my badminton mornings, there are teachers, Mr. Rovine, Miss Whittle, Miss Willows, Miss Cormier. They are already here and working. They are in the parking lot by 7 o'clock at the latest, and they're upstairs working on their day, getting their sheets ready. These people work hard and long hours, and they love it.
That's a world record for returning to my office. Okay, so social studies next. This is the stuff that I got ready yesterday. Oh, there we go. More here. Exams, this, that, the other thing. Huge thing is technology. I love working with technology. So what I do when I'm correcting is where a lot of teachers use an overhead, I will use my computer, a projector, and I will then walk around the classroom and have it on the big screen. Okay, the road.
I think he's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good teacher, really good teacher. Best social teacher I ever had. The best thing I notice about him is his sense of humor, how comfortable he is when he's teaching a class.
Earth at the center. Now you can't check them.
I was checking what it was.
You can't check it. Thanks. Do you guys shut off?
Oh.
Hello? No. Yeah. Is it Mom? Say, Mom, I'm in class, I have to go.
What? Oh, well, I can't talk. I'm in trouble right now because I actually. Okay, bye.
Power. That control the peasants under feudalism, Chris? All right, so I have mere seconds to eat my lunch, return the projector, put my stuff away, and get to the gym for dodgeball. It is dodgeball time. The bell. So I'm going to wait this game out, then I'm getting in there. Good afternoon. Hey, grade 10s. Teachers at school often have really big classes, and in that case, keeping things moving really helps. Being able to keep them active. Now, there are going to be moments where, you know, the kids are off task, but you really want to keep things moving to make life a lot easier for yourself, and the teachers at this school are phenomenal at keeping kids active, keeping them entertained, and keeping them working and learning. All right, so it's near the end of the school day, and finishing up by entering in some marks, doing some marking, dealing with some discipline reports from students or from teachers for students, and we'll be meeting with them. And then this evening, generally teachers will devote to preparing their lessons for the next day, photocopying or marking and entering marks. One moment. Lauren here. There, and of course dealing with any phone calls or anything that comes along. So, like I said, it's definitely not the end of the day by a long shot, but it's 3 o'clock. We're getting ready for the end of the day. Teachers will now disperse and make sure the kids get home. It's been a good day. It's all good days.
Mm-hmm. And we're back. Well, the next news report is about graphics class, and I took graphics class last semester. Have you taken it?
You did? Yeah, I did. I took it in grade 9 and grade 10. Got to make stickers, t-shirts, prints, basically mugs, coffee mugs.
And I was no good at it.
I got better at it in grade 10, but in grade 9 it took a little bit of work to try to get it perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty hard for me. Mm-hmm. So we have a news report on the grade 9 graphics done by people in MCTV.
Yeah, and the graphics teachers here at MCHS are Mr. Bodner, Mr. DeWald, and Mr. Bodestein.
Yeah, Bodestein does it too. And so
they're really great.
Enjoy this news segment.
This is Stephen Adcock reporting for MCTV News. I am here at the grade 9 graphics class. We are going to find out why you should decide to join it.
Some of the things that we learn is how to trace shapes and basically create our own pictures with Illustrator. Also, we're beginning to learn how to buffer in images with Photoshop and basically blend two images together to make a surrealistic image. I don't know if we'll be getting into Flash or anything, but pretty much we're working with just Illustrator and Photoshop.
Well, the grade 9s when they first come in are getting an introduction on 2 programs. They're learning Adobe Illustrator and the introductions of Adobe Photoshop. We start off with Illustrator. They do several tracing projects just to get them used to tracing first single color designs and then multicolor designs. They also do a couple projects using the shape tools just to get them used to using the shape tools as well. Once they get to Photoshop, they're doing collage projects, and they're also doing a photorealistic project like putting their face on a poster. So by the end of the semester, they get a pretty good understanding of both of the 2 programs that they're going to be using a majority of when they get to grade 10, 11, and 12.
A lot of kids have computer experience, but they don't necessarily have graphics experience. And most of the graphic experience they have is a PC machine, which is poor at best. So you're pretty much starting from scratch.
I don't see it's necessary unless you actually had to do something in the field of, I don't know, computer engineer, graphics engineer, game designer. I don't plan to do anything there, but it could be a very unique skill considering how much society is relying on computers now. So.
I think once they get into it, I think they have a good time and they get the opportunity to learn some new skills, and they can see the applications, and I think that's where the projects come in. They can do stickers and t-shirts and things like that. So I think once they get to that point, I think they start enjoying it more.
Once they get past those first couple of lessons, you can definitely see the enthusiasm level begin to pick up.
Yeah, the lessons tend to be a little bit on the dry side, and unfortunately there's things they need to learn in those lessons, so it's a trade-off. Every student that works passes.
Don't hand in your assignments. It's really tough to give you a mark if you don't hand it in.
So it's almost more difficult to not pass than it is to pass.
Yes. Yeah.
This is Stephen Adcock reporting for MCTV News.
And welcome back. Here's Mr. Horsey again. Mr. Horse, do you like bullying?
Well, no! I hate bullies, Jordan! The donkeys always steal on my hay! And they laugh at me when my tongue sticks to the frozen water in the winter. I'm there for hours!
That's not very good. I hate when I get my tongue stuck to things.
It really doesn't. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not very good. And you know what? Bullying needs to be put out. That's why me, Dan Nielsen, Alicia Provincial, and Sarah Kinahan made a no bullying video.
I want to see it!
Yeah, maybe it'll give you some techniques to stop the bullies.
Maybe I won't kick them.
Good for you.
What are you going to do about it? Stop picking on him!
Honestly, stop it. What did he do to you?
Okay, stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
He didn't
Just
do
stop.
anything to you.
Don't.
Up next is the grade 9 girls basketball piece. Do you like basketball?
Yeah, well, you've asked me that earlier in the show, and I said...
did.
Yes, I do like basketball. And the grade 9 girls, they're pretty good.
They are good. I went to a couple of their games because my brother was playing and some of his friends are on the girls' team. And they're really good at shooting. They get it in the basket.
In the end zone there.
In the end zone, yes. You're thinking of football there, Shane?
Oh, whoops.
You're in America.
Forgot for a second. So we have an excellent news piece on the grade 9 girls basketball team.
Which is coached by Mr. Chambers and Miss Wiley. They are great coaches. They interact with the kids. Awesome.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're very good.
Very awesome.
So enjoy this.
Here at the grade 9 girls basketball game, we're going to report on how they do and hopefully on how they do on the tournament.
I think we played good on Thursday. We won, so I think we did really good. Got some sweet baskets.
On Thursday, we played a game against Gish. We won that game, but I thought we could have we could have beat them a bit more, but we didn't play our best.
The tournament was pretty good. We could have won the bronze medal, but we didn't. We could have easily had it, but we played good.
Tournament, we had a few good games, and but our last game for bronze was we could have definitely played better.
Played very well. Our rebounding was outstanding because all the other teams are a lot bigger than us, and with the exception of a few injuries, we did very well.
Yeah, I think there's room for improvement. We've got playoffs coming up, so hopefully we'll do better in those. I think we could do better on our offensive plays and some of our defense.
Well, I guess if people are just being aggressive, and I guess some of it could have been avoided, but some of it is it's hard to avoid, so.
Oh yeah, always at this level, right? There's, the girls have been developing. They've come an awful long way this year as individuals and as a team. Their individual skills have really improved, and they just keep getting better and better, and I look forward to watching them for many more years playing basketball.
The grade 9 girls are doing well. They can improve, but I think they're doing us proud, so maybe sometime you should check them out. Go to a game or two. Cheer them on. This is Steven Adcock reporting for MCTV Live.
So Jordan, tell me about this KISS program.
Shane, it's not spelled K-I-S-S. It's spelled C-I-S-S.
Oh. What does that stand for?
I have no idea. All I know is that it's a program where the teachers input your marks on the computer and you can look at them at home.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
so now you can know all the time how bad you're doing, not just when report cards.
Exactly. And it's supposed to help parents to help their kids do better in school.
Yeah, they can encourage them and
get to see what their marks are and what they got on them.
Yeah, it's very good. It keeps your grades up to date and everything.
Good program.
So here's the news report.
This is Ryan LaCoursier reporting live for MCTV Live, covering the KISS program.
KISS program is a program that's designed to handle student information. It's what computer people call an SIS, Student Information System. It stores student address, phone number, that kind of thing, parent name. So if we need to contact parent, we can find that phone number and that sort of stuff. Has a student's mailing address. It's also the program that we use to do attendance, so we keep track of who's where and when. And it's a program we use to set up the timetable and who's in which class and when this class is and when that class is and what room it's in. And finally, it's the program that we use for teachers to enter marks and calculate marks and to generate report cards. The main reason we switched from the old program is that the old program lacked the flexibility we need to do the kind of things we need to do today.